Call the regular scheduled board meeting of the President of the Board of Trustees of Village of Tinley Park, held on Tuesday, June 21st, 2022, at 7:02 PM. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Present.
Trustee Galante. He's absent.
Absent.
Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan.
Here.
President Glatz.
Present. Thank you. Item number 1, can I please ask the board for a motion to consider approval of the agenda?
I'll make that motion. Second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 1. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
The motion carries. Item number 2, I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the special village board meeting held on June 7th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 2. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next, we have item number 3, receive presentation of the Tinley Park Business Spotlight, Overstreet Acupuncture, and Kiara and Friends Lemonade Stand for charity, for President Glatz and Clerk O'Connor. Nancy, do you want to go first?
Sure. Overstreet Acupuncture implements traditional holistic treatment modalities to treat an array of medical conditions by supporting and restoring the body's natural ability to heal while targeting the root of disease through pattern diagnosis. Please join me in welcoming Gabrielle Overstreet, owner of Overstreet Acupuncture.
Hello. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce my business. My name is Gabrielle Overstreet. I'm the owner of Overstreet Acupuncture here in downtown Tinley Park. I'm a state licensed and nationally board certified acupuncturist, herbalist, and traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. I offer a variety of holistic health services, including acupuncture, acupressure, cupping therapy, herbal consults, ear seeding, and much more. Wrapping up June here marks my 4th month in business, and it's been an absolute joy to help so many people in this community already. These therapies offer a holistic and non-invasive solution for patients of all ages looking to better their health in a natural way. Holistic health means looking at the body as a whole, treating a person mentally, emotionally, and physically. Each treatment is as individualized and unique as the person being treated. The first thing I do with a new patient is get to know them. The initial intake usually takes 20 to 30 minutes, and we talk about all aspects of your health. This allows me to get to the root of your problem, why all your symptoms arise, and formulate a plan to intervene. So how does that work? Acupuncture and other traditional therapies work with your body's own natural healing mechanisms to optimize organ health, decrease stress and pain, and improve overall well-being. They specifically target your nervous, circulatory, lymphatic, and endocrine systems in order to elicit healing responses in particular areas of the body. These therapies have been practiced and perfected for thousands of years, and they continue to prove effective at treating a vast array of conditions today. In my office, I see everything from pain to mental health to internal medicine concerns like sinus congestion, allergies, digestive complaints, urinary dysfunction, women's health, even problems with sleep. These therapies work with your body, so they are a great addition to other health plans as well. I've helped people with cancer support, post-surgical recovery, hypertension, diabetes, the list goes on. I think the body is absolutely fascinating. Most of all, I love that it comes pre-programmed with the innate ability to heal itself. Sometimes it just needs a little boost or a nudge in the right direction, and that's where I come in. My goal as a practitioner is to help guide and facilitate the body's natural ability to heal by using holistic and traditional methods in a modern, convenient, and comfortable way. I hope to inspire patients to be proactive with their health and develop habits which promote growth and improve quality of life. Whether you're looking for help with a chronic problem, or facing something new, or simply want to maintain balance, I'm here to help. I look forward to working with you and seeing what amazing things we can accomplish together. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next, we have the Kiera and Friends Lemonade Stand for charity. Was started 9 years ago by Tinley Park resident Kiera Fitzmaurice and her friends Sophia and Colin Ciscato. Each year, Kiera chooses a new charity to which she donates all the proceeds from her lemonade sales. To date, Kiera Stand has raised and donated over $25,000 to the community. We are pleased to welcome Maureen Dillon of Kiera's Lemonade Stand for charity, her granddaughter and son Liam.
Good evening. This is Kira. This is my granddaughter. This is my son Liam. As most of you know, because most of you have been to the lemonade stand, Kira holds a lemonade stand every year. 100% of the proceeds are donated to a charity that she chooses. She does the research for the charity. She tries to keep it local. And we do a presentation with a check to the charity that she chooses for all the proceeds. And like Mike said, to date, Kira, Sophia, and Colin have raised over $25,000 and have donated to various charities. So this year, they chose Camp IME. They're associated with the Illinois Fire Safety Alliance. Camp IME is a burn camp for kids. It's a camp where kids who are burn survivors it's a non-judgmental camp that they can go to for a week for free. So when Kira and her friends donate to them, they'll probably be feeding those kids for the entire week. So this year's lemonade stand is next Friday, July 1st. We invite everybody to come out. Bring your friends, your neighbors. Go on Facebook. She has a Facebook page. It's Kira and Friends Annual Lemonade Stand for Charity. If you can't come out, we'd appreciate it if you could donate. She has a Venmo account and a PayPal account. They're listed on the Facebook page. So if you jump on there, go ahead and follow them. We won't kill you with a million posts. And you can see all of the charities that she's donated to in the past as well. So again, we invite everybody to come out. The kids do a lot of hard work to put the lemonade stand on, so it's a fun event. And we get huge support from the community. We get huge support from the fire department, the police department, the paramedics, and we really appreciate that. So thank you very much for having us. I just want to pass out real quickly. I just want to give you guys.
Do we have a time on that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it starts at 4 o'clock, so it's from 4 to 10 next Friday, July 1st. And the address is 16906 Sandy Lane in Tinley. So again, next Friday, July 1st, 4 to 10, 16906 Sandy Lane. I just want to give that.
I'll print you out a map, though. Oh, you got them?
We need more Kiras in the world.
You got taller since last year. She's gonna pass you up
I hope
next year, I
so.
think. Thank you.
Thanks, Maureen.
Thanks, Maureen. Next, we have item number 4, Trustee Brennan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to consider promoting the following individuals to the position of fire engineer: Frederick Ford, Anthony Butera, Brian Hugerborst, Stephen Greskowitz, Liam Fitzmaurice, Shane Guerin, Paul Reyes, Joseph Haga, Joseph DeLuga, Joseph Smolovitz, and Ryan Simon.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller.
Go ahead, Bill.
The position of fire engineer is a promotion from the firefighter rank. The primary function of a fire engineer is to drive the fire apparatus and pump water to the hose lines. This position occasionally requires the individual to work up as a company officer in the absence of a lieutenant. All these individuals have the minimum certifications to work in this capacity. They all had to successfully challenge a written test, practical exam, and an oral interview to achieve this position. Thank you all for your effort. Each above-named individual are put forth during this process. Consider promoting the above-named individuals to the position of fire engineer.
Thank you, Bill.
Real quick, before we start honoring the newly promoted engineers, as Trustee Brennan said, this position is a very important position where they're actually have firefighters' lives in their hands by driving the fire apparatus. And as everyone knows how traffic is nowadays, it can become a very, very big challenge driving those big fire trucks. So they got a big job ahead of them, but more importantly, this is the next step for leadership. In the absence of a captain or lieutenant, those individuals will step up to the plate and they will work as a captain or lieutenant when needed. So it's not just the driving of the apparatus, but it's another step in closer to the promotion of lieutenant. So I'd like to honor all 11 of them. Congratulations, job well done. So. Chief officers, can you come up to the front, chief officers?
Rick Ford. Tony Matera. Brian Hilderhorst.
Could have broken that too.
Steve G.
Sorry, cut in there.
She had Liam Fitzmaurice. Shane Garin. Congratulations. Paul Reyes. Joe Haga. Joe DeLuga.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan Simon.
Before we take a final picture, I want to apologize in advance to my police officer buddies for taking all this time up for all that, you guys. Because I know they're gonna give me about it tomorrow, so I apologize in advance. So thank you very much. Can we have one more picture, everybody, if we can? What do you think?
They're gonna have to,
Somebody's gonna have to sit, kneel down. Yeah.
Donna, you're gonna crop me into this one, right?
Thank you.
Congrats, guys. Sir.
Yeah, the next time it's the police officers. There's 8 of those. 8, and I think we're not swearing the sergeant in this time. We're going to swear him in
The next meeting, right? Just
I
one.
think, yeah. Oh, and then there's 8 others that we're swearing in.
Oh, okay.
Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please, for item 4.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, we have item number 5. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Brian Wood to the position of sergeant for the Tinley Park Police Department effective June 22nd, 2022. So moved.
Second.
Officer Brian Wood has served as a Tinley Park police officer for 17 years. He has been married to his wife Lisa for 10, and they have 3 young children. He grew up in Tinley Park, and he graduated from Andrew High School. Brian obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree from Western Illinois University, majoring in law enforcement and justice administration. Brian has been a field training officer and instructed other officers in control tactics in ground fighting, handcuffing, firearms, and rapid deployment. He has been assigned to the South Suburban Emergency Response Team, also known as SWAT, for 6 years, and currently is the team leader for the assault team. I'd like to ask the board to please consider appointing Brian Wood to the position of sergeant for the Tinley Park Police Department, effective immediately tomorrow on June 22nd, 2022. Any comments from the board?
Well deserved.
Brian, would you like to say a couple words?
Just want to say it's been an honor serving the village for about 17 years. Having worked with some of these guys in other departments, seeing how other departments are, I can say without a doubt that this is one of the best places to work. And I look forward to continuing serving the village to the best of my abilities.
Thanks, Brian. If you can come up for a photo with your command staff.
Those are fine words you said about this being the best with all the bosses here.
You want one with your family, Brian?
Brian, want to see your family up?
Donna, you have to take one, guys. Thank you so much.
Steve, you see how fast that can be
I
done?
just said it.
I want to thank real quick Sergeant Ricadis, who just retired, for coming for the appointment. Very nice of you. Commander Poulos and Deputy Chief Rafferty. So thank you everyone for coming to support Brian. Larry's staying. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller? Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Next, I'd like to ask the board, item number 6, I'd like to ask the board to consider the appointment of Morgan Dunn to the position of the 911 dispatcher.
So moved. I'll second that.
Thank you. Morgan graduated from Governor State University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. She has worked the last 4 years for the Village of Tinley Park, 2 years as an auxiliary officer, and 2 years as a community service officer. I'd like to ask you to consider appointing Morgan to the position of 911 dispatcher effective June 27th, 2022. Are any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? No. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 6, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. I congratulate Morgan. Next, we have item number 7. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Anthony Ardolino to the position of Information Technology Director.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Anthony joined the village in February of 2021 as the IT manager. Anthony came to us with over 20 years of IT-related experience, and 10 of them in the government sector. Over the last roughly 16 months, Anthony has elevated the IT department and gone above and beyond to work towards improving processes, systems, and technology across the village. The Information Technology Department has received national recognition through GovTech's Digital Cities Award, placing 9th in 2021. The manager's office is excited to recommend promoting Anthony to the position of Information Technology Director to reflect the level he continues to operate. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Anthony to the position of Information Technology Director effective July 1st, 2022. Are there any comments from the board? I'm assuming, Mike, you would want to say something?
Enjoyed working with Anthony, and he's brought a new level of organization and planning and prioritization to that department, which was sorely needed. So I'm excited about all the projects that you've gotten underway, some of the emergencies that you've had to deal with, and looking forward to a lot more from you. So thank you, Anthony.
I'll just echo Trustee Miller's comments. Just, I appreciate all the efficiencies and new processes you brought. I thought you've done a fantastic job, and it's well deserved.
Thank you, and I want to also thank Pat Carr, who was the one that was pushing back in 2021 to hire Anthony, to get him to come over here. That was a great move, great decision, Pat, and thank you to the board that appointed him. Anthony has been a blessing to our staff. He literally is everywhere, does everything. He's put together a great team, and he's improving a lot of IT issues for several departments that they've struggled with over the years. So Anthony, thank you for everything. Anyone from the public here to comment on Anthony? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 7, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Sorry, Morgan, I didn't see you sitting over there behind everyone because your dad was there. I thought he was representing. If you would like to say something, please go ahead. I'm sorry, she was hiding in the crowd.
Just thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to working with all of you as a dispatcher.
Thank you. I didn't know you were there till your dad was waving to you. Next, we have item number 8. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointment of Ann Sortino to the position of management analyst.
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. Ann has valuable firsthand experience working in local government, supporting administrative functions, and focusing on long-term interdepartmental projects. She has the experience with FOIA, business licensing, preparing agendas, and is very highly customer service focused when working to resolve issues for the residents. She holds a Bachelor's of Arts in History and Political Science and a Master's of Arts in Public Administration. Please consider appointing Annie Sortino to the position of Management Analyst effective June 27, 2022. Any comments from the board? No? Annie, would
Help
you
is on the way.
like to say a couple words?
Keep it short and sweet because we've been pretty preoccupied today. I just want to say I'm very excited to work with all of you, and I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I can't wait to serve the people and the businesses of Tinley Park. So thank you. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Congratulations. It's much needed. Hannah's been asking for help for years. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
She started as, she was an intern.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Management and.
Yes.
Trustee Newman.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion carries. Annie, we will see you on June 27th. Next, we have item number 9. May I have a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. The consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review according to the Illinois Open Meetings Act. Would anyone from the board like any of these items removed from tonight's consent agenda? No? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 9, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Newman.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 10, Trustee Brady.
Yes, I'd like to have the board consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-052, amending certain vacation benefits.
For a second.
Have a second?
Thank you. A re-review of ordinance 2020-0-002, modifying the vacation policy, has been conducted. It has become apparent that the vacation benefit is not competitive in the marketplace. Administration of the vacation benefit accruals is causing unforeseen issues and has become an administrative burden to manage. As a result, the attached ordinance amends full-time and part-time vacation benefits, schedules, administration of benefits for those hired after January 1, 2020. This item has been discussed at the Committee of the Whole on June 7, 2022. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you. Anyone from the board have any comments? Anyone from the public have any comments? Madam Clerk, you call the roll?
Roll call for item 10, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Newman.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item 11, Trustee Brady.
I'd like to have the board consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-048, establishing pay scales for the fiscal year ending April 30th, 2023.
I'll second that one.
Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
The ordinance establishes the pay scales for the village positions during the current fiscal year beginning May 1, 2022 and ending April 30th, 2023. The recommendations is for consolidation of non-collective bargaining pay scales and an increase to include a 2.5% market wage adjustment effective May 1, 2022. Also effective May 1st, 2022, non-union and non-fire suppression positions currently on the step-based compensation plan. We will move them to merit-based compensation plan. It is recommended that the merit awards shall range from 0 to 4%, and proficiency promotions shall range from 5% to 12% for fiscal year 2023. Effective July 1st, 2022, annual performance reviews and compensation will be transitioned from an employee's anniversary date to July 1st each year. Prorated transitional compensation consideration of 3.5% is recommended in lieu of otherwise awarded merit increases in fiscal year of 2023. This item was discussed at the committee of the whole meeting on June 7th, and this ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Bill. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Just like to say thank you, Angela, Anna. You guys did a lot of work on this, so I appreciate it. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 11, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you. Item number 12, trustee Brady.
Once again, I ask the board to consider adopting resolution 2022-R-071, approving a professional services agreement between the Village of Tinley Park and the Horton Group.
I'll second.
Go ahead, Bill.
The village has typically engaged in reviewing professional services for employees' benefits, consulting brokerage services every 3 years. In response to a professional services RFQ issue in May of '22, the Horton Group has been selected to provide professional services. The services offered by the Horton Group are rather comprehensive, focusing on strategic planning, financial and benefits analysis, compliance support, administrative services, and other services that will further enhance the overall benefit administration. The submission also includes medical, dental, vision, and life commission rates below standard carrier commissions. Consider awarding the professional service agreement to the Horton Group for a 3-year contract term with estimated annual commissions of $144,977. This item was discussed previously at the Committee of the Whole. The resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Bill. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please?
Roll call for item 12, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 13. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Kleinthorpe Jenkins as the administrative hearing officer for the Village of Tinley Park.
So moved. I'll second it.
Thank you. Kleinthorpe and Jenkins will bill the village for professional services based on time spent working on matters referred to them in 1/10 of an hour increments. Monthly billing statements will be rendered. I'd like to ask you to consider appointing Kleinthorpe and Jenkins as our administrative hearing officer for the Village of Tinley Park. Is there any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please?
Roll call for item 13, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 14. I'd like to ask the board to consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-051, amending Title 11, Chapter 112, Section 22 of the Tinley Park Municipal Code, reduction of one Class P liquor license.
Motion?
Thank you, Colleen.
I'll second it.
Second.
Thanks, Bill. Brendan? Due to the recent closure of Selena's Pizza and Catering, formerly located at 7551 175th Street, a reduction of one Class P license is proposed. Is there any comments from the board? Trustee Brady?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 14, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 15, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider ordinance 2022-0-046, approving a text amendment to the Village of Tinley Park zoning ordinance defining and pertaining to extended stay hotels in certain zoning districts.
Second it.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
The proposed text amendment defines and regulates extended stay hotels. Extended stay hotels are proposed to require special use permit approval in all zoning districts that currently permit hotels. The additional review will ensure extended stay hotels are properly located and operated in a safe and effective manner. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 2nd, 2022 and voted 5-0 to recommend this proposed text amendments, and then we spoke about this one at length at the last call. So this ordinance is just eligible for a first reading.
Thank you. Any comments from the board? No? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item 16, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider ordinance 2022-0-045, approving a text amendment to Title 11, Business Regulations, Chapter 129A, Hotel Accommodations Tax, Section 129.03 definitions, as well as amending Chapter 116 temporary and permanent residential housing licenses and certificates. And thank you, Trustee Brennan, for the help with the Roman numerals.
Computer code. Any questions from the board?
They want a second. Yes.
I'll second it.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
The Committee of the Whole discussed this item at June 7, 2022 meeting and is eligible for first reading tonight.
Any questions from the board? No? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item 17. Trustee Mueller, no Roman numerals?
Yeah, good enough. I move we consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-040, amending the Village of Tinley Park zoning ordinance pertaining to the accessory structures, driveways, and the transfer of regulations from the building code.
Second?
Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
The proposed text amendment transfers certain regulations from the Tinley Park Comprehensive Building Code to the zoning ordinance. The regulations are more effectively regulated by the zoning ordinance and will be more consistent and clearly regulated as proposed. The Planning Commission held a public hearing on May 19, 2022 and voted 5-0 to recommend the proposed text amendments for approval to the Village Board. And the Village Board held a first reading for this ordinance at our June 7, 2022 meeting, and it is now eligible for adoption.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 17, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 18, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting Resolution 2022-R-072, approving and accepting a final plat for the Tinley Park Business Center subdivision located at 19501 to 19701 Harlem Avenue.
Second.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Bill. The petitioner, Scannell Properties, has requested a revised final plat for the Tinley Park Business Center subdivision. The revisions are related to planning for Phase 2 of the light industrial development. The Plan Commission reviewed the final plat of subdivision on June 2nd, 2022, and voted 5-0 to recommend approval with a condition. The resolution is eligible for adoption. It's declared unanimous vote.
Thank you. Any comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 18, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 19, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-0409, granting Ground Rules Jiu-Jitsu a special use permit for a martial arts fitness facility at 17200 Oak Park Avenue.
I'll second.
Thank you, Dennis. The special use permit will allow the petitioner to operate their business in the downtown core zoning district in a portion of the Springford Hall building. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 16, 2022 and voted 7-0 to recommend approval of the special use in accordance with the listed plans and findings of facts in the staff report. This ordinance is also eligible for adoption tonight thanks to the unanimous.
Any comments from the board?
No, just looking forward to seeing this space occupied. It's been a bit, and I think it'll be a good use for that property. So, I don't know, and hopefully, we're not putting any pressure points or
It's not offensive.
strangleholds to approve this thing tonight.
Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 19, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Next, we have item 20, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-050, granting Park Lawn Association a special use permit for a development education facility at 17007 Oak Park Avenue.
I'll second.
The special use permit will allow the petitioner to operate their educational facility for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in the neighborhood general zoning district. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 16, 2022, and voted 7-0 to recommend approval of the special use in accordance with the listed plans and findings of facts in the staff report. This ordinance is eligible for adoption tonight as well because of the unanimous vote.
Thank you. Any comments from the board? Comments from the public? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 20, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 21, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting resolution 2022-R-073, approving and awarding a redevelopment grant to the Whistle Bar and Grill for facade improvements located at 7537 159th Street.
I will second.
Go ahead.
The tenant and business owner, Mike McSell of Whistle Bar and Grill, proposes to enclose existing covered patio for all year-round use of the area. The Economic Commercial Commission at the June 13, 2022 meeting recommended 5-0 to support the grant request for facade improvements up to $30,000. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions or comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 21, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 22, trustee Mahoney.
I move we consider adopting resolution 2022-R-074, approving an emergency contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Aries Incorporated for the repair of a 24-inch water main.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Dennis.
During the annual leak survey of the water distribution system, a leak was found on a 24-inch water main, which runs parallel to 183rd Street from Trolley Trail heading west. This pipe was found to be in extraordinarily poor condition. The section of water main is still isolated due to the risk of other failures. It has been determined the most effective and expeditious repair is to slip line the existing 24-inch ductile iron water main using a 20-inch high-density polyethylene pipe. Consider awarding the emergency contract to Aries Incorporated in the amount of $371,835. This item was discussed at the committee's whole meeting held previous to this meeting. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Dennis. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 22, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 23, trustee Mahoney.
I move we consider adopting resolution 2022-R-075, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Traffic Control Company for the 2022 pavement marking program.
I will second.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Dennis.
This service contract is for the furnishing and installation paint and modified urethane pavement markings, as well as grooving for the pavement markings at various locations throughout the village. Please consider awarding a contract to Traffic Control Company in the amount of $182,544.78. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held previous to this meeting. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Dennis. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 23, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 24, trustee Mahoney.
I move we consider adopting resolution 2022-R-076, approving an engineering service agreement between the Village of Tinley Park and Robinson Engineering. I'll second that.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Thanks. The proposed agreement with Robinson Engineering Limited continues to provide the village with various engineering services. The agreement includes rates through the end of 2022 calendar year. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Any questions from the board?
No, I think both of these items, we've been very happy with their work, so look forward to continuing their contract.
Thanks, Mike. Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 24, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item 25, trustee Mahoney.
Thank you. I move we consider adopting resolution 2022-R-077, approving an engineered service between the Village of Tinley Park and Christopher B. Burke Engineering.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Colleen. Go ahead, Dennis.
This proposed agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering Limited is to continue the assisting the Village of Tinley Park with various engineering services. This agreement shall begin on July 1st, 2022, and remain in effect until April 30th, 2025. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Dennis. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 25, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 26, receive comments from the staff.
I would just like to add that we're excited to have Anthony continue on as the director, so we just appreciate your consideration today and know that he'll continue to improve processes and be a great team member for all of us. So,
And your analyst.
yes, and the analysts, thank you for that.
Deputy Chief Till.
Nothing yet, other than our 2 canines have been completely certified and ready to go.
That's great. Great news.
Congratulations.
Good job, Ron and Helmet. Anything, Deputy Chief, you want to add on the dogs?
No, sir.
Donna, anyone to the right? Do you have anything to add? No, with that being said,
Oh, wait, Chief, you didn't say that they graduated at the top of their class, too.
They did graduate at the top of their class. They did very well, and both the trainer and the handlers were really excited to report that they were as stellar as we were hoping they would be.
great. With your assistant, your co-worker, Deputy Chief Bradford, not having anything to say, we will move on to item 27. Receive comments from the board. Anyone from the board care to comment?
I do.
Go ahead, sir.
Actually, I have, it's not a comment per se, as it is a letter from Father Fennell. He asked me to read this here tonight. Dear Village Board members, thank you for the proclamation honoring me at my 50th anniversary of my ordination. I'm honored that the board took time, valuable time, to issue this proclamation. I was blessed to serve the wonderful Tinley Park community at St. Stephen's for about 19 years, and felt very fortunate to continue as a resident in the community after my retirement. I hope to be able to continue my service in some ways to help the people of our community in my retirement years. Thank you again for honoring me, the proclamation. May God bless you and continue your great work for our community. Signed, Yours in Christ, Father J. Fennell.
Thank you. Anyone else? I'd just like to add, thank you, Donna again for our marketing department, and Amanda. Anyone that's been able to go to music in the plaza has just been phenomenal. It was great being there. We had the Blues Brothers.
So good.
Yes, it was. And we had to have a resident of Tinley Park who used to be with the band join them. They call him Blue Lou. He joined he joined for 2 songs. It was great to watch Blue Lou up there. He was extremely excited to be back. And also want to thank Kelly Oswald too, the farmers market. Just rave reviews. We went from 29 vendors to 50. They added yoga, and the vendors are great. So thank you for all the work that you guys and your team have done. Anyone else?
Another Music in the Plaza this Saturday. Hillbilly Rock Stars will be playing.
Great.
Look forward to that one.
You'll be doing announcements?
I am doing the announcement. I believe Bill, you with me?
With Bill
Yep,
Brennan.
Bill and I. Bring your cowboy hat. I have mine.
And your boots.
Yahoo!
All right. No one else wanting to comment? We will move on to item 28, receive comments from the public. Anyone from the public care to comment? How you doing?
How are you?
And before you start, just so you know how public comment works, public comment is a maximum of 6 minutes and 60 minutes in total. If the room was full, it'd be 60 minutes, so.
I think it'll be plenty, thank you.
But you get 6.
My name is Philip Vanna, this is my wife Brianna. I'd like to thank you all for allowing us time to speak today. As some of you may have already heard about this on Fox News or the Tinley Park Facebook group, we have 2 pet mini pigs, Milton and Pierre. We've had them for just under 8 years. When we got them, we had no idea there was an ordinance against having mini pigs as pets, and all of our neighbors love them. We treat these mini pigs as family, and they live inside just like a dog or a cat, going outside to use the bathroom and get some fresh air. About 2 weeks ago, we received a visit from Animal Control due to an anonymous call about our pigs violating the village ordinance. And my family was absolutely devastated to hear we'd have to get rid of them. Since then, my wife and I have started an online petition on change.org that has over 7,500 signatures in support of us keeping the pigs as pets. We have also been in close contact with our closest neighbors who have written short statements stating they do not have any issues with us keeping the pigs as pets. Both Milton and Pierre are microchipped, neutered, and receive veterinarian care, along with being registered as emotional support animals. We have also prepared a packet with extensive information on mini pigs, along with a list of other communities in the area that either allow mini pigs as pets or have made exemptions for families that are in a similar situation as ourselves. We hope the board will reevaluate our situation and either change the ordinance or provide our family with an exemption to avoid a significant loss to our family. Thank you so much for your time, and as you make your decision, please consider how your family would feel if you had to be separated from a family pet. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've also compiled all the information.
Can you hold for 1 second? Just, I don't know how long you're going to speak. So if you're done, Laura, can you stop and reset the clock so Brianna has her full 6 minutes in case? So I just want to make sure, I don't know how much you have to say, I just want to make sure you get your full time. That's all.
No, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
So we've compiled all the information about mini pigs as pets, their vet records and letters from, veterinarians, all of our neighbors, everything's in here. We're hoping that you could take a chance by looking at it and just see, why we love having them as pets and that they're not just livestock and they're family to us, so.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can we turn this into someone, or?
Yeah, I can take it if you want.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully Chief Rafferty has it. Anyone else care to comment? Only thing I'd like to add to that is, like you said, your neighbors love them, and which is great. We've had that situation in the past where it's unfortunately everyone doesn't stay in the same place. And what happens, obviously, like you just said, there's been, anonymous complaints, which they have a right to, and it's, according to the ordinance, they're not allowed. And so it kind of puts everyone in a tough situation because we feel for you. But the problem is, you didn't know that there was an ordinance, which we believe you. But now what do you tell the person that doesn't want to live next to Pierre, or, you know what I mean? So it kind of puts, it makes things a little difficult, and, and I understand, I appreciate you guys coming here and being so respectful for it. But sometimes people move, so what happens if you had a couple people around you that supported it, and then they moved and someone comes in, which I think when I was reading the comments, I think you've had a couple people new move in the area, so now what do we tell them, right? And then the other part is, just so you know, I also did some research too, because I was concerned maybe the board or staff, maybe we were a bit behind times. Maybe there's more of this going on than, maybe we were all made aware of. And I checked with a lot of the surrounding towns, well, not directly next to us, but a lot of them are. I don't know if you did any research of your own on the other towns, figure maybe we're missing something, right? Maybe this is something that a lot of the towns are doing. Elmhurst doesn't allow them unless the ownership occurred before August 30th of 2000. Glen Ellen doesn't allow them. Prospect, Wooddale, Oak Lawn, Yorkville, Downers Grove, Orland Park, New Lenox, Mokina, Frankfurt, Homewood, Schaumburg, Hoffman Estates, Homer Glen. And the ones that I was able to find so far that do allow them is Oak Forest and Joliet. So I just wanted to let everyone know that. I've been looking into it too because I want to make sure that, we're not missing something. And so I don't know where you've been with that, but that's kind of where research I've done, so you're aware of it. If there's no one else with public comment, I will ask for a motion and thank you for coming, I appreciate it. I'd ask for a motion for item 29 to adjourn to executive session to discuss the following. A, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including the hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. And B, collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees. And C, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired.
I'll make that motion. I'll second that.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll, please?
Roll call for item 29, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
So thank you, that motion carries, and we will not have any action when we come out of executive session. We are adjourned at 8:04 p.m., so thank you, everyone.